Hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Woo! Hey, Joey's here. Awesome. Well, I am Melanie Browning and I'm here with Joey Gholam. And I'm going to let him in here real quick and we will get started on the spotlight interview.
Hey Melanie, how are you doing tonight?
Hey, there you are.
Yeah,
I am
I'm very
doing very well.
I'm very sorry for being late to the interview today. I was out at the audition today, and I didn't want to actually miss it today. I'm sorry about that.
No, no sorries. You were completely upfront when we were booking this. I have been wanting you on here for a really long time.
Thank you.
And, I looked back at the last interview, I believe it was like 7 months ago that I did this, and I couldn't believe that had been so long. And I've talked to you several times. Each time you said, yes, I want to be there. And so you were completely upfront with me. So completely, I'm just so glad that you're here. And thanks for keeping me
Thank
updated
you.
throughout the
I'm
night.
very glad to be here. Thank you.
So congratulations. I want to start these off with like a win for the day. And I've kind of seen a little bit of what you had going on today. But if you can name just one thing, what do you think would be your win for the day would be?
Honestly, I feel like my win for the day would be waking up and just going to the audition today, even though it was kind of hard to like get there. It was like a long process to like go there, but just waking up and showing up and then auditioning, that was like the biggest win of the day for me.
Yes. Awesome. Awesome. So for those of you joining or watching on the replay, Joey is an actor and he's based in LA. And today he has been running around doing all of the things. And you had, what was it this morning? You had something going on this morning and then you had to get to your audition. You just had all
So
sorts of stuff going on, right?
yeah, so this morning I had acting class, and then after that I had to leave class early and then take the train in the morning and try to be there on time. And it was a long process to like actually get to LA, but I made it, and now I'm like back home, so that's pretty much it.
That's awesome. And then you're, jumping on here. So thank you for joining us. And thank
Thank
you.
you.
I know you've had a very long day, so I'm glad that you're here.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and dive into like this kind of seems like what you do as far as, you have a task at hand, you have a dream and you get it done, you go after it. And
Yeah.
so can you go ahead and fill in some of the viewers as far as where your story began? What made you fall in love with acting and where was that?
So so I was basically born in California, but my family's from Lebanon, and I've lived like most of my life over there. And I decided to like come back here like 2 years ago, and I just wanted to like do acting. And I first fell in love with acting when I was back in middle school, I think, or like high school, and I just wanted to like do this. And I used to like go up in front of class and always want to like act and just. I was like one of the few people that actually wanted to like be up there and just act in front of people. That was like my favorite class, and I loved it so much. And just that kind of made me fall in love with acting. And I'm glad that I'm actually back in California now by myself. I decided to come back here alone in order to pursue my dreams, and I'm glad to actually be here and just do this, honestly.
Awesome. So was there do you remember like any one thing or a teacher saying something, or is it just over time you feeling that excitement and really just being called to doing the things in front of the class and performing? Can you recall in any particular thing?
I've always just been passionate about acting ever since like a very young age. I've always loved doing it. I don't recall someone telling me anything like that, but I've just always like loved acting, honestly. It's like my favorite thing in the world, and I'm just trying to actually get out there and just and be successful at it.
That's awesome. So what made you like when you're in Lebanon and you decided, okay, this is what I want to do? And, what was the thought process there? Were you starting to plan things out or were you kind of overwhelmed? And, can you go back to the first moment where you decided, I need to go back to California? Like, what was that like for you?
Honestly, I feel like over there, it's just like I feel like because like it was definitely like a hard process because like leaving my family behind, it was definitely like a tough decision to make. and traveling back alone and everything. And I feel like I just decided on it because being in like California is like the place to be for acting, and because everything is like here, like all the auditions, everything, it's here. So back over there, I was like doing roles and stuff, but I felt like it wasn't like enough, and I wanted to like do more, and I felt like being in like California was like where I wanted to be. And
And were you able to just decide, okay, I'm going to do it, or was there a process to it? How did you finally get up and move there? And what was it like for your family? How were you supported in that?
it was definitely like a hard process. It took me like a couple of years to actually like I was like younger, and my mom actually wanted me to like stay there and everything, and it was definitely like I don't know. She was kind of waiting for me to like get like a little bit older so I could like actually be able to take care of myself and everything. And just like saying like goodbye to them and everything was definitely a hard process. And I missed them like almost like every day. And
I'm sure they miss you, and I can understand like being a parent, and I
yeah,
can see like the conversations like you want your child to do and chase their dreams
yeah,
and do all the things, but you want to make sure
yeah,
they're going to be so far away. So I can see the struggle with that. That would really add to it. But
definitely.
you
But
went through with it and you did it.
yeah, but I mean, my mom and family were like very supportive, and they like support me to like this very day. And I'm glad that they do, and that I was able to like do this and like come back here and just get after my dream. That's like the most important thing in my life, and I'm glad I'm doing it.
That's awesome. I'm glad you are too. And you just really you stood out. I think that I came across and connected with you. I think through probably like a Facebook, the filmmakers connecting place. I think that's where it was where I
Yeah.
originally saw you. And so you're making the connections. You're going out there and doing all of the auditions. Now, do you have any sort of process? Do you have any goals that you specifically have in mind? If you choose to share them or not, everyone's different, but do you have a certain process that you're going after?
Like currently at the moment, I'm trying to like book more speaking roles. I haven't had that much speaking roles, but I'm trying to like get out there more and like audition and just put my name out there because that's I want to build up like a reel and everything, and I'm trying to work on that. Like that's the only thing I could think of at the moment.
Awesome. And that's why I've really been drawn to you, and I wanted you to come on here because really what I want to do with these interviews is to show everyone that has that dream, that has the same thing. Like you connected to that feeling of acting at a young age. It was something that pulled you back to California so that you could pursue your dreams. I mean, so many of us, I grew up in LA, and there were many times where I would like, no, I can't do it. And it's like
Yeah,
everything was right there. And you're going the extra mile, and you have a vision and you're going toward it. And even though you said you're going for more speaking roles, we're all at different steps. And
yeah,
I wanted you on here to show the people that haven't taken any steps or think that they can't, or have all of the excuses not to go through it,
definitely.
that they really can. It's really just our excuses are things that we put in our way,
Yeah,
and you're a good example that you're to take this step. So
right.
I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you. Like for me, like I feel like also you can think about that as well. Like my process as well is like taking anything I could find. Like if it's like background work, like anything, like background, speaking roles, non-speaking roles, anything. Like just like being on there is like the greatest experience in acting. Like anyone who's like getting after acting should like take like anything that like comes their way, and they'll. That's like a really great way to learn, honestly.
How do you feel it's helped with your confidence, just being on set, even if it's a background role or anything like that?
Honestly, I feel like the first time I did it, I was very nervous, but like the more I start doing it, I'm like I always get more and more comfortable being on set and like just seeing like all the like directors work and like, the directors and the production people work as well. It has it has really helped me to like learn more about acting and build up my confidence as well.
Yes, that's awesome. I agree, especially those starting out. Everyone has different takes on it, but I definitely agree. The more time you get on set, you're going to pick up things. You're going to pick up things consciously. You're going to see different things. You're going to start noticing directors work different ways. But you're also going to start picking up on the terminology and getting to know different things, picking up on personalities, who you can, be more open with, and that kind of thing.
Exactly.
And and you're also going to pick up on a lot of stuff subconsciously. that you don't know. So more time on set is key. And I love all of your posts. I love when you're going
Yeah,
out there. Every time I see that you're on set, I'm like, yes, there he is.
yeah, definitely.
So it's really awesome.
It feels like
Where
home to me.
can,
Sorry.
what's that?
Oh, being on set kind of feels like home to me. Like just being there is like it just feels like home, honestly.
That's awesome. I love that you describe it that way because that's a really important thing. If you're feeling that, then you're in your spot and you need to keep following that. That's awesome. So you've got a bunch of people in here that were saying hello, jumped on, saying they're
Yeah.
so proud of you. Hello,
Thank you.
Joey, clapping for you. You've got a lot of support, and I see that a
Yeah.
lot with your posts too. You're just such a friendly person.
Yeah.
You
Thank you.
come across that way. So I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you're going after your dreams. Is there anything that you would like to pass on to someone, whether it be acting or any other kind of pursuit of a dream that you would like to pass on to them?
Honestly, I feel like if someone like has a dream, like whatever it is, they should just go for it because that's like the most important thing in life. And I feel like if I don't follow my dreams, I feel like when I reach like a certain age, I'm gonna be like, I wish I did that, and I wish I did that, and all that. So I feel like if you have a dream, just go for it. Like no matter what someone tells you, if someone doesn't support you, even if they don't support you, just keep on getting after it. And you will definitely succeed.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Joey. Where can people find you?
So currently, I am based in Orange County, and also in I'm trying to also move towards LA so I could like take more acting jobs. And oh, you meant like on socials or like
All of the above, yes.
oh yeah. So basically, like on like Instagram, I also have my IMDb as well, and my YouTube and Facebook as well.
Perfect. And I'll throw that in the comments. So if anyone wants to check out Joey, go ahead and follow him. I'm telling you, this guy will lift you up.
Thank
Reach
you.
out to him, say hi. He's pretty busy though, so but you do get back to people really, really fast. So I
I
appreciate
do.
that.
Thank you.
Is there anything else that you would like to share?
Honestly, nothing at the moment though.
Perfect. Well, thank you everyone for joining Joey and I here on Spotlight. If you have any other questions for Joey or me, please send the DM. I'll make sure I pass it on to him if it comes to me, or just connect with him right on Instagram and send him any messages. And thank you for all of your support and all the wonderful comments in the chat.
Thank
Have
you
a
as
great
well. I
night,
really appreciate
everyone.
it.
And thank you so much, Joey, for joining me.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Have a great night.
You too. Thank
Bye.
you, and thank you for having me. Thank you. Bye.